Hi everyone, I am Aditya. I am from CSCC VVIT, rule number 5D6. In this video, I am going to explain about Satya Nadella. Satya Nadella is the present CEO and chairman of Microsoft. In this video, I am going to cover about introduction, early life of Satya Nadella, his career, how he started and how he went up to become the CEO of Microsoft, awards and recognition of Satya Nadella, and a bit about his personal life. Satya Nadella, full name Satya Nadella, is an Indian American business executive. He is the executive chairman and CEO of Microsoft, succeeding Steve Ballmer in 2014 as CEO and John W. Thompson in 2021 as chairman. This means he became CEO in 2014 after Steve Ballmer, and he became chairman after John W. Thompson in 2021. Before becoming CEO, he was the executive vice president of Microsoft's cloud and enterprising group, responsible for building and running the company's computing platforms. Coming to his early life, Nadella was born in Hyderabad of present-day Telangana, India, into a Telugu-speaking Hindu family. His mother Prabhavati was a Sanskrit lecturer, and his father Bukkapuram Nadella Yugandhar was an IAS officer of 1962 batch. Nadella attended the Hyderabad Public School. Hyderabad Public School has famous alumni. It has Adobe Systems CEO Shantanu Narayan, Fairfax Financial Holdings founder and CEO Prem Vatsa, and also Mastercard CEO Ajay Banga. When Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella was in school in Hyderabad, his father couldn't believe how poor his grades were. His father was very good academically because he was an IAS officer, obviously. But he was stunned to see how his son could be this bad. But Nadella was interested in cricket at that point. After some point, he realized that he probably wasn't good enough to play professionally. So he developed a glimmer of interest in computer science when, as a young teenager, his father bought him in his first computer, a Sinclair ZX80. That turned me on to a lot of what eventually became a real passion, Nadella said. Even so, he failed his entrance exam to IIT. He did an engineering degree from Manipal Institute of Technology in electrical engineering, then part of Mangalore University in Karnataka. Subsequently, he traveled to US for a master's in computer science from University of Wisconsin at Milwaukee, even though he had never been west of Bombay. Later, he received an MBA from University of Chicago Booth School of Business in 1997. Coming to his career, Nadella worked at Sun Microsystems as a member of its technology staff before joining Microsoft in 1992. In 1992, he joined Microsoft. At Microsoft, Nadella has led major projects that included the company's move to cloud computing and the development of one of the largest cloud infrastructures in the world. Nadella worked as the Senior Vice President of Research and Development $R&D for the Online Services Division and Vice President of the Microsoft Business Division. Later, he was made the President of Microsoft $19 billion server and tools business and led the transformation of the company's business and technology culture from client services to cloud infrastructure and services. Nadella had leadership roles in both enterprise and consumer businesses across the company. Joining Microsoft in 1992, he quickly became known as a leader who could span a breadth of technologies and businesses to transform some of the Microsoft's biggest product offerings. A progressive leadership style is more about collaboration and innovation, and not as much command and control. Leadership consultant Cassandra Spangos said in an interview with Knowledge at the bottom. Another aspect is emotional intelligence or being attuned to some of the complexities or psychology of people and the way that they are led and the way that they can give their best to an organization, she noted. For example, during a recent Wharton visit, Nadella told Knowledge at the Wharton that empathy is a key source of business innovation. He said that although many regard it as a soft skill, not especially relevant to the hard work of business, it is a wellspring for innovation since innovation comes from one's ability to grasp customers' unmet, unarticulated needs. Nadella also said that he tries to avoid the hubris that brought down empires, companies, and people from ancient Greece to modern Silicon Valley. He learned how to navigate that from his high school cricket coach, who taught him to understand the line between having confidence in your own capability yet having the ability to learn. In 2013, Nadella's best salary was reportedly around $6 million, including stock bonuses. The total compensation stood around $7.6 million. On 4 February 2014, Nadella was announced as the new CEO of Microsoft, the third CEO in the company's history following Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer. Nadella's tenure at Microsoft has emphasized working with companies and technologies with which Microsoft also competes, including Apple, Salesforce, IBM, and Dropbox. In contrast to previous Microsoft campaigns against the Linux operating system, Nadella proclaimed that Microsoft loved Linux and Microsoft joined the Linux Foundation as a platinum member in 2016. In 2014, Nadella's first acquisition with Microsoft was of Mojang, a Swedish game company based known for the computer game Minecraft, for $2.5 billion. He followed that by purchasing Xamarin for an undisclosed amount. He oversaw the purchase of Professional Network, LinkedIn in 2016 for $26 billion. On October 26, 2018, Microsoft acquired GitHub for $7.5 billion. So these all acquisitions are under Satya Nadella, and he was the main role in doing all these acquisitions, and he developed the company so much. Since Nadella became CEO, Microsoft's stock had tripled by September 2018 with a 27% annual growth rate. This shows that how competent is Satya Nadella. So let us discuss about awards and recognition of Satya Nadella. In 2018, he was a Time 100 honoree. In 2019, Nadella was named Financial Times Person of the Year and Fortune Magazine Business Person of the Year. In 2020, Nadella was recognized as Global Indian Business Icon at CNBC TV 18's India Business Leader Awards in Mumbai. In 2022, Nadella was awarded Padma Bhushan, the third highest civilian award in India by the Government of India. Coming to his personal life, in 1992, Nadella married Anupama, the daughter of his father's IAS batchmate. The couple has 3 children, a son and 2 daughters, and live in Clyde Hill and Bellevue, Washington. His son Jain was legally blind with cerebral palsy. Jain died in February 2022 at the age of 26. Nadella is an avid reader of American and Indian poetry. He also nurses a passion for cricket, having played on his school team. Nadella and his wife Anupama are a part of ownership group of Seattle Sounders FC, a major league soccer club. Nadella has authored a book titled Hit Refresh that explores his life, his career in Microsoft, and how he believes technology will shape in the future. So he wrote a book, Hit Refresh. The profits from this book he donate to charity. When Nadella recently visited his alma mater, Hyderabad Public School, for a robotics conference, he inspired students not to hesitate taking a different route following their own passion. For example, a 10th class student, 14-year-old Farneem Jamal's career plan is to become a robotics scientist and use robotics and IT for betterment of agriculture, India's military and the civilian population of his country. While people like Nadella grew up in India and achieved success in foreign lands, Jamal wants to promote India through his work. So, he says that he inspires students by not to hesitate taking a different route following their own passion. He only believes in one thing: follow your passion and success comes. And thank you for providing me this opportunity. Thank you.